Entrance to the maze. I don't recall were the creatures here we were
Yes?
supposed to face genies
I am
or
honored shall be.
Ifriti. Sort of makes a difference.
I am out of sight of others.
In many ways, Ifriti would. If they're Ifriti, we'll probably use a guy or two to
I am
just
out
kill
of
them.
sight of others.
If they're genies, we can pile up more people on them.
I am out of sight of others.
Let's see, you can't tell at this point.
I am out of sight of others.
I'm a guardian. I rot with the bones of a king. His rule pulled the scale, for he alone saw the coming fire. He gave his life to the fire, to weaken the scale and triumph in death. None shall follow, save those that see as far and as clear as he. Nice. It's a problem because we need someone who's very resistant to magic and fire to fight. We could do it with spells, I suppose, but we have those spells. I don't think we do. Yeah, protection from fire. Hmm. I think we're going to rest and do it that way.
Be quick with it!
It won't provide an immunity to fire, but I think this might.
Jacques. Manus potentis par. Leave me be.
What do you want, groundling?
Jezebel trust is
Me axe be bloody ready. Abyss be paid well for this.
Yeah. I am the gatekeeper. Here is the fallen king, laid low by his enemies, as the year of the burning sky fell till the year of the harvest of scales. My eyes see all, God as I should. You are not of the scale, but you are also not of the family. You have passed the door, but shall not go further. Down to the ground in reverence for the dead. Yep, Corgan was immune to my damage.
Let's see.
Want to move quickly, new targets. Come and listen to my damnable speech. Hear what I must say due to the terms of service. Then you shall die out of duty and out of hate. I am a guardian of the king that has fallen. Here lies he that cleared the air, that pulled the scale with his life and limb. Here lies he that saw the fire, and here lies ye that would disturb his rest. Yeah, let's see how well that works for you. Next. That's the spirit.
Let's see what your guts will.
You have a practical immunity to fire damage at this point.
Next swing.
So we'll want to kill as many of these as we can before it ends, and we have to replace it. This door looks like the correct one. I am a guardian. Many the drow did fall in the cleansing, but dread came a wing to their call and their aid. Burn did the sky with rage and fire, until plucked from the air by the hand of a king. He saw the weak and scarred underbelly. He saw the path to the source of the fire. The path past the fire leads to rest well deserved. The path past the fire is clear to his eyes. Yeah, I think this will be the last. I am a guardian. Pulled was the scale and deep fled the foe, but mourned did a people for their fallen king. Victory's cause was the end of our rule. Flames did take the leader, because others could not see what he did. If only they had the eyes of a king. Okay, there should be 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes.
Ustanza dost. I shall follow your strength.
Eh? I've killed for less.
Yeah, I don't think we should go here. At least I don't think there's a genie there. One thing in common with all these genie places and all places we have to go here is that the doors aren't locked or trapped. You just go. Ah, I think we missed this one. Yeah. I am a guardian. Dead. Dead was the king, and covered was he. That the scars of victory not frighten the living. Death must have beauty for the hero that falls. Death must have beauty so others continue. Death has a mask that lets others see. Death. I think we're done.
I am yours to command.
Excellent.
Destiny awaits.
Ah, where the fuck are you? You could have just told the door was closed and you can't get in there.
Guides my hand. Now Natha.
Tony, I'm disappointed in you. Yeah, mask pieces. We need to see some kind of an invisible god. And only through the eyes of the king we're gonna see.
Barkiror! Aye, that be sounding
Victory
right.
shall be ours. You Nadosquarth.
So what does that mean? King Strom's mask. This is the reconstructed mask of King Strom III. When you place it on your face, the entire world becomes tinted with odd colors. Perhaps this mask will allow you to see something that you hadn't been able to before, but its use beyond that seems questionable.
What gives?
Jacques.
We need to replenish the fire resistance.
Manus.
Be quick with it! Aye, I'll do as you wish. For now.
Ooh. Final Guardian.
What do you want, groundling? And later I'll split your gut open. But time we got to business!
Yes, a bit as you desire.
This sparrow is ready to fly. At diplomatic course.
10,000 experience.
Me axe, babe, aye. The dwarf will blood into it.
On my honor, I will do my best.
Okay. I guess there isn't a trap here.
Eh? Barker fine.
What is it if I must?
You must.
What gives?
I will tolerate only so much. Zadost.
Be quick with best be paid well for this.
Looks like a dragon sword, dragon shield. Fire called electrical resistance. Immunity to fear. Regenerate 1 hit point every 10 rounds. Once per day, detect invisible double damage versus dragons. But it's a +2 sword, so there's probably a higher in reality versus dragons at least. Otherwise, it might not even be able to harm them.
What do you want, groundling?
I am yours to command.
Okay, now we have a meeting with our little academic.
Yeah, I've killed for less.
What do you require? I am out of sight of... Yes.
Akai, Samia, Kaval, Break Iron Blade, Chuck, and Lecturel. A full 6-man party waiting for us. Is there a point to even giving them a chance to do anything?
I am out of sight of others.
I don't think so.
Leave me be.
I would say it's pretty safe to presume at this point that their intentions aren't exactly friendly. Oh.
What is it now? Oh, labor will help.
Want to test something. Does closing doors
I am out
remove
of
the...
sight of others. I am out of sight of others.
Close the cutting door. Yeah. This wasn't
Beneath
exactly
the
what I had
earth,
in
our
mind.
fates await us. Out of sight of
Just
others.
think, we shan't need go far to lie in our graves.
Okay, this is bad. Patient plants. We close this door. And we can actually fight in peace here. That the bulb beholder getting involved in the fighting. Hmm.
Shah guides my hand.
Hmm.
I
Let's
will
try
tolerate
this.
a waste of my talents.
Yes, very well.
Leave me. Stop looking at me.
This is
I
why
am
we
out of
have
sight of others.
mass invisibility.
Very
Eh? It be nae the decision I'd make.
Not like I'm gonna let them leave or anything, it's just...
I am out of sight of others.
Just exactly that.
A snare has been set.
Preparations. More preferable
A snare has
fighting
been set.
position.
A snare has been set.
Stagger the traps a little bit, not much though.
A snare has been set. A snare has been set. Done. A
Done.
snare has been set. I am out of sight of others.
Excellent. So now we can do our fighting.
What is it now?
Hmm. Someone's going to have to... Well,
I, my raven?
I'm my raven. We need to close their path away from here. Gonna do two things.
I will tolerate very well.
Very well. Two things, simple things.
Fate beckons us all.
Just shoot the crap there.
Leave me be.
The crap.
I must live like this. Your life shall be as much a hell as mine.
You have done well. I had my doubts about this plan, but it worked. It's some fool to take the risks, and then we take the treasure and bury them in the tomb. Sorry to crush your any illusions you had about this academic adventure. I'm more concerned with how much I can sell these little trinkets for. Well, you can choke on it. Totally.
Bark your own. I'll do as you tell. Only if there be a good amount of
Yeah.
coin to live.
Their inability to open doors was their one true weakness. drinking potions too. I don't think all of them will die, but the weaker ones will. That's the important part. And potion swapping is going on. One down, two down. Yeah, I don't think I will. But keep telling yourself that. I did very well though. Yeah.
Readier than a red-cheeked maiden, my friend.
On my honor. I am out of... As you ask. I am out of sight of others.
Near death, badly injured, And now they're confused. There's freedom, but they don't know
What is it
to
now? If I must.
do. They just weren't very good adventurers, were they? You're still alive?
I am out of sight of others.
Now let's
This
go and
be
finish
paid
this
well
business.
for this.
We're gonna have to wait for this one. This is why I don't like the Ultilux traps too much. The maze isn't... They're a nice tactical option, but... Well, these guys weren't that good. At least based on the equipment. Yeah. Fairly basic stuff. On the other hand, I think the best is still left to lose.
Blood and glory! Now you die!
Even hand to hand, I am dangerous.
Yep, they just didn't have anything all that interesting. I suppose we could kill the beholder, but what would be the point? That isn't gonna go anywhere, it's clearly just a false pathway. So, only two things remain. Firkraag and whoever the mage is to this has the key to this. Pretty simple enough.
I've killed for less.
Yeah, it's clearly another dragon fight. You can always tell because the area is absolutely massive and different from every other area. Conster will be the wizard.
I will tolerate only so much.
Wonder what happens if I attack immediately.
Be quick with it.
Ooh, crap.
Aye, that be sounded right.
Remove medic, dragon fear, lower fire resistance. Chasm sled. No. Chaos. Yeah, this is bad. Finger of death.
Victory shall be ours. You know this. Manus potentis paro.
Urgent. Aye, a fair gambit.
What do you
Yeah.
require? A snare has been set.
Consters
What do
help.
you want, Guy?
Well, Conster isn't
Finished.
exactly our
Leave me
biggest
be.
problem here. We need something to send against the dragon.
Jacques.
It doesn't particularly matter what it is. We're not. These are not there to kill it.
I do not
These
care
are
much
there
for being prodded
to
all the time.
see what kind of reaction we are gonna get out of it. Crush you to go.
What is it now?
They can attack constant.
Yes, I do.
Okay, they are killing Conster. That's something. Conster is dead. No, it was it's not Conster, it's his mirror image, likely. Where's the... What's the dragon
I will
doing?
talk.
Maybe-
Labor will help.
This sparrow, welcome laid for oblivion.
Ustanza dost.
With protection from fear, that's
Leave me
without
be.
goes without question. Nothing much haste will do after that.
Yaks be bloody red, and later I'll split your gut open. I will cry.
My talents are wasted on physical.
He's dead. Explains why we haven't seen any action from the dragon, though. No one ever got that far. But I want... yes. Dragon Breath, 87 points of damage.
Eh?
What is it now?
I am yours to command.
Heal him.
I will tolerate only so much. A waste of my talent.
Okay, he hasted himself. Fine. What I wanted to do here anyway was just bring his defenses down a little bit. Spell defenses. So we should have scrolls for that. Yeah.
Time to finish nothing.
Charm person. Yeah. I'm injured.
Bark your orders, aye. The dwarf. Do it.
Leave me be.
He...
Let's see what your guts be looking like.
Yes?
I don't think everyone should go there.
Shaw guides my hand.
Thy will be done.
Vithos!
Holy shit. You're not gonna last long, are you?
Be quick with it.
What is it now? I will tolerate only so much.
Yeah, what is it now? At least it's injured a little bit. Not that it'll matter much, but
Get me some healing. What do you want, fine? Me axe be best be paid well for this.
yeah, holy shit.
Victory shall be ours. You know this.
69 points of damage to Saga Warrior. Yeah, this might be a tough.
Leave me be.
This is more of a problem with us being unprepared than anything
My
else.
task.
Our trap might work here well because he won't. I don't think he'll get affected by it, so he'll
A
just take the
snare has been
damage.
set. Consider it done.
Magic resistance.
What is it now?
We summon anything else. Here, things that drop their resistance would be great. Yeah, the swords are immune to physical damage, so he can still Dragon Breath in a
Fate
way.
is a role I am glad to play.
Jacques.
Yeah, 3 summons there at the moment. We're not really doing damage, though. So he has to have
I
spell
will if I
success.
must.
Okay. Shit, you're dead.
I shall repair me quickly, good Raven. Oh, bid me fond farewell while you can.
Leave me.
Yeah.
Labor will help.
Urgent, is it?
Yes, Abil. Gustav.
About
That
time
is
we
your
got to
will.
business.
If
Bark
you're
your
gonna go
orders
there,
to
might as
ready.
well rage.
I am yours to command.
Half killed for less.
On my honor.
Yeah, nothing we really do is gonna work on him, though. 4 points damage. Yeah. But his defenses fell now,
Shah guides
so
my
we
hand.
I do
should
not
be
care
able to
much for
damage.
being prodded all the time.
See how well that actually works. Yeah, he's taking damage.
What is it now?
That's the important part. Yeah, maybe fire arrows won't work on a red dragon. I'd like to save the power word stun. We can. Not sure if it'll work on it.
A waste of my talents.
Okay,
This
was
sparrow is
bad.
ready to fly.
bad
Enter
item.
Herr Delis.
Could get it a little bit more injured. That would be
Victory
great.
shall be ours. You know this.
Yeah, we have a lot of fire attacks. Aren't gonna do much here.
I will tolerate only
no.
so much.
I think you should
Stop
run.
looking at me.
Jacques can trust us.
What do you require? I await your word.
I'm
Be quick with it.
The logs.
Yes, Abil.
Dragon fights should
Leave
not
me
be
be.
fought like this, unprepared.
Very
That's
well.
not how you want to do it. Okay, can we... If it goes near death at any point, I'm going to use power word stun. But a dragon has so many hit points that even badly injured it could have so many that it will be totally unaffected.
Fate beckons us all.
What is it now?
To it. It wasn't affected. death magic resistance.
If I must live like this, your life shall be as much a hell as mine.
Readier than a red-cheeked maiden, my friend.
What do you... I'll do
Stuns
it only
are
if
done.
there
I
be...
shall
Let's
follow
see
your
what your
strength.
guts be looking like.
64,000 points.
Me axe best be paid well for this.
Firkraag prison key. Monies, red dragon scales, two-handed sword, and a cloak. A two-handed sword is the reason you'd want to have a paladin with you. It's one of the better items in the entire game. Karsamer +5, Holy Avenger. 50% resistance to magic, dispel magic 3 times per day. +5 damage to chaotic evil opponents in addition to other bonuses. Dispels magic whenever the sword strikes an opponent and will bypass most defenses because it's a +5. So usable only by paladins. Yeah. It's ridiculously good. You could probably pile up some other magic resistance items like the ring, 10%. You get percentage here and there, so you could probably get magic resistance very close to 100%, a natural magic resistance. So that's ridiculous. You have basically a high level fighter. Depending on the specialization you've chosen, you can have a lot of nasty magical abilities or immunities. And you're practically immune to magic, and you can slaughter pretty much every opponent you'll ever face in melee combat, thanks to your martial prowess. So
I will
Yes,
tolerate
sir.
only
I am
so
yours to
much.
command.
any kind of a paladin build this would be very strong. I'm thinking of non-matic or one using solo playthroughs. Paladin would probably be very high up there. You could, I'm pretty sure you can do it with everything, but there's a convenience addition to that. There's a difference between spending 10 minutes to fight basically maybe a decent challenge fight, and being able to steam stroll through it because you have you can ignore a lot of the enemy attacks and you can bring down their defenses fairly rapidly. So that's a lot of good in that paladin build thanks to that weapon that you won't really get anywhere any other way. The chance to hit got improved by 1. What about you? 4th, 5th, and the 7th level spell. Now that's a good level up. Probably should take defense. No. We're gonna take Death Ward. Lasts quite a long time and protects against those spells like Power Word Kill, Death Spell, Finger of Death, Disintegration. So instant death abilities. Want 2. I want at least 2 guys to be protected from that. Chaotic words, chaotic commands. It's just so important. If when you heavily rely on some character or two to do all of your melee work, it means they cannot be even dominated by the enemy group. If that happens, it's game over for us. We have few interesting choices. Not sure what to pick. This might be good. Protects you from magic, and it lasts 3 rounds per level, so quite a long time. It allows a fighter to go against magic users and be at least somewhat confident that they can be safe against them. Greater restoration would be good. Pretty much cures everything. Reverses any previous life energy level drain abilities. Restores intelligence of a creature affected by people. Negates any form of insanity, such as confusion or berserk. Fully heals the target and cures any diseases or poisons. It's very draining on the priest though, so you wouldn't want to use this. I think it's fast. Is it fast? Yeah, it's very fast. That would be the benefit. Why you would like to use that instead of the heal spell? Heal spells take too long. In an emergency situation like one of your frontline fighters about to die, you probably would want to spend as little time as possible to healing them. Not sure what. I'm taking the finger of death. It's not a good choice to take. The problem with that is it's a very the highest level spell, but it won't on its own really work against all that many opponents.
Subtly made and subtly maintained.
It's thematic
What good killing
resistance
grounds,
they have.
nevertheless.
You always have to work something out to bring them down, and that's where the spell sequences are especially good, because a single casting won't bring it to 0. So if you can trigger like 2 to 3 spells that lower your resistance, it doesn't matter what the magic resistance is. He might have 100% magic resistance, it will be brought down to nothing. So
You are welcome in my sight.
I thank you. Now, before I pass out from fear, I must escape this place. Meet me back at my father's cabin.
indeed 3,000 experience. Yep, we're done with this place. We do have a couple of places of interest we do want to handle. Graveyard district is one. It's not an important thing, so I'm not going to insist on going through it. The more important areas are, we found the sewer key, so we want to see where that goes. And since we're going through the sewers, we must go to the sewer underground, beneath Copper Carnet. But again, that's I think I have a pretty good grasp what's there, and it's not something that's all really useful to us anyway. It would gain us something to do, and it gains you a little bit of experience. So it's useful in that sense, but I think the reward for that is another powerful two-handed sword. But no one uses those, so
Aye, that be sound of
powerful
right.
and annoying.
Forward march.
Where's the shaman?
Blood and glory. Now ye die.
I shall not yield to you.
Ah, mayhap this will be the end.
Forward march. Forward march. Next swing. Forward march. Forward march.
Your
No
worthless
mercy
lies
for
end
those who
here!
oppose us!
not kill.
Aye, a fair gambit. Ah, mayhap this will be the end.
Eh? Aye, I'll do as you wish. For now.
Guides my hand.
Yeah, shark guides my hand too.
Bark your own and late.
Guess we'll go and talk to the
Do your
daughter.
people have any kind of rite of passage into adulthood? I'm curious.
Rite of passage into adulthood. Nothing formal. Usually, normal rite is an act with which you and I are recently familiar with, but it does vary with some cultures.
The Drow have a more formal ritual, though it does vary from place to place. The blooding must be performed by both sexes upon reaching the age of maturity. The young must hunt down and kill an intelligent surfacer, preferably of the adventurer's class. My house insisted on the head of a holy warrior, so I brought my major mother the head of one Kilgind Sigandulba, a priest of some cult and a man about the frontier. He thought me a beggar seeking guidance. He was surprised when he learned I was Drow, but not as much as when I used his own holy mace to cave his forehead.
And this made you an adult.
It gained me respect in a society ruled by cruelty and ambition. I had lain with a male long before, many times in fact. That is no measure of a Drow. And the act pleased Lolth. Pleasing the Spider Queen was our ethos and our mantra, girding ourselves to conquer the other races.
That is the Drow goal then, is it? To conquer the other races?
The Drow wish to rule, as do Duergar, Quotoa, even Illithids. At our feet are clay. We distrust each other almost more than other races, and that is our weakness.
Aye, the dwarf will bloody do it.
It seems to be the weakness of a lot of evil-aligned races. They cannot function as a uniform entity, so they have power, but they don't have power as a race or a nation, because they'll almost outside self-preservation they don't act as unified form, so they waste most of their power struggling with each other. Not sure how different that is from normal societies. But this is a sort of a...
Stonebreaker!
It's sort of understandable.
See what your guts may look like.
I mean, these type of fantasy cultures or sci-fi cultures are only slight tweaks of current human cultures. They're not truly all that different, which makes sense. They're just humanoids with a different skin and pointy ears, so there should be a. It would be quite unreasonable if their societies were totally mysterious to us.
I feel your stares! Die! Die!
But that's what normal societies do too. But to a lesser extent, I think. Most of the, I guess it could be best be seen in political bickering. No matter what kind of threat there is to a society, uh, economical, military, or otherwise, if it's not a real immediate threat for survival, most of the time those situations will be played for political gain in internal power struggles, instead of basically putting all differences aside to tackle the issue. as much as energy spent on just sabotaging the other attempts and making them look bad. Mm, it's not really, might not be straightforward looking back, but it's a strategy. If the other guy's in charge, everything he is done is trying to paint in a negative light. No, because that's what you have to do to gain political advantage. And you try to stall things if there's a danger that the other side might get a credit from something, even though the change wouldn't necessarily be against what you want to do. But the problem is you don't want them to be the ones to do it or get the credit for it or something. So it might be preferable to just sabotage the entire thing or delay it, just prevent it being implemented in a good way, as long as they're in charge. As it is to blame them from basically consequences of your bad management on your power term. So when they get power, even they get to basically they get inherit all the problems you cause. But you'll never take responsibility for that. What you're going to do is you're going to place the blame for those actions on the guys who are in control. And I don't think people really give a shit, in the sense that they only remember who was in control when times were good and times were bad. They don't really have a solid grasp and don't care about who actually caused it and what's really going on. So it'll probably work too.
Fine.
I think the negative side there might be, as far as general public is concerned, that it causes them to view political leaders as useless waste of space, because there's a lot of energy and resources spent on things that don't seem to produce anything, when the point from a political perspective was never to produce anything in the first place. It was to sort of play the internal political games. So they seem more incompetent in that way than they are, because the goal was never what was stated as the goal. It was to play their political games.
My heart is free, and I have you to thank.
With the creature god, my lands are free, and the dead that fell to your swords are avenged. I thank you as they would. You have 45,000 quest experience. You have been a stranger's hero throughout all of this. I thank you with my blessings, and I offer safe lodgings if ever you return this way. Thank you. Hmm. Questions, questions. Okay. Nothing interesting.
You are welcome in my sight.
I cannot believe that it is over. You have done the unimaginable. My rescue and the destruction of Firkraag is astounding. You have gone above and beyond the call, I think. An epic battle that will be remembered for ages. I thank you.
Whatevs. Thank yous
A
are not
best
gonna
be
buy
paid
me new
well for
equipment.
this.
Hmm. Hmm. I'm still worried about not having greater malice. Where was greater malice? Maybe, well, we've sort of skipped through certain areas, but I don't want to go back to them. We'll get it sooner or later. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, we probably should visit the docks before we end. Thieves Guild business and all that. In fact, that's probably how we're going to end things before we go out after him.
What is my task?
What gives?
Victory shall be ours. You know this.
Be quick with it.
I'm going to do another cult wizard fight here too.
Leave me be.
This sparrow.
Only if you're sure.
Sure.
What is it now? If I must.
Jacques laisse.
Few preparations.
I will tolerate all. Labor will help.
Yes, Abil.
Manus potentis caro. Vacio ferere.
Might as well spend all the spells. We're not exact. We're gonna rest after this anyway.
Leave me be. A
Want
waste
to
of
summon
my
the
time.
creatures? Yeah.
Cio digi peto.
How to do it?
What do you want, groundling? I'll do as you tell.
What
Only
is
if
it
there be a
now?
good amount of coins of it.
Declare yourself.
You are unlicensed. This is an unsanctioned use of magical energy. You have been warned. They'll waste a lot of spells on that.
Me axe
Issue
must
will be
paid well
immune.
for this.
Actually, it'll be healed by their attack spells. Yeah.
How long do you intend to crack your whip on my back? I say we stop now.
Yeah, I think they cast a death spell, so that would have taken
I
care of
will
it.
tolerate only so much.
Doesn't matter, now we can use summoning spells ourselves without reaction.
Aye, my raven?
Ustanza dost.
The Firestorm might be exactly what we want.
Insertus culture imperium.
Voltzund.
Crossblade
Yeah.
with me and die. Leave me be.
Fate beckons us all.
Okay, fate begins us all. That's fine.
Crossblade with me and die.
Yeah, no saving throw. Good crap.
Half killed for less.
Vidal's in droid wielding, that's what I was afraid of. Called Wizard. Called Wizard hit. Excellent.
Bark your orders. Aye,
Did
that
we
may
get this
sound
time?
right.
Spell Trap. That's, I think, a 9th level spell. Vidal's in droid wielding. That's it. Anyway, 2 very good spells. Very, very good. This alone would have cost more than 10,000 very likely. And this is very good too. One of the better attack spells. It's a high power area of effect attack spell that does not harm any of your own units. So you can spam it. Very nice.
What is it now?
What Aye, I'll do as you wish.
The freedom to just cast spells whenever you
Readier
want.
than a red-cheeked maiden, my friend.
Be quick with it. And later I'll split your gut open.
Minor thing, but it's important. What's the experience situation? And we're very close to getting a level up. We should give Herdalis some spells. Inventory full. Yeah, perhaps not now. Because of the inventory management. I guess we'll just sell the stuff here. Might as well.
Aye, the dwarf will bloody do it.
Ah, I know a discerning eye when I see one.
Good for you. Identification not done. Okay. I don't think we'll use the Dragon Slayer sword. The helm we could potentially use, but and we should make the Dragon armor. Okay, full plate +1, plate mail +2, two-handed sword. Yeah, these are not going to be useful. We'll get a decent amount of cash out of them.
Wonders I have seen, but I save the best for you.
Mm, 87,000. Carsomer +5. Only 2,000 gold and it's so good. But we really don't have anyone who can use it. 98,000. I'm sort of interested in keeping these, not because they're particularly good, but because they have those elemental resistances, and in certain situations that might allow us to produce immunities to those abilities. Yeah. Confers 75% immunity to all elemental attacks, fire, cold, electricity. For example, in combination with this, 1 round per level, the Dragon Shield would mean immunity to fire, cold, and electrical damage. Or this. So we could get 2 guys with immunity to those abilities. In many situations they're not necessary, but with some they are. Not necessary, but very useful, especially if we encounter a lot of elementals. Maybe a fire-breathing dragon, so it would be great to be immune to fire. Maybe Efreeti that are constantly, they have the fire shield that are constantly using fire attacks, turning invisible, so you have to suck up a lot of attacks no matter what you do. So I'd like to keep a lot of those items for special use cases. I'm running out of space.
Dwarven ale.
Okay. Yeah, make the armor. I don't care what it is. It's probably better than +1 full armor, full plate. Very likely, at least. +1 full plates you'll find all over the place, so it cannot be. It might be just fire resistance and the same armor class, or slightly better armor and fire resistance.
Me timber's bad enough without ye bothering me.
Going to have fire resistance though. Plus 50% fire resistance, armor class -1, so it's not nothing amazing as far as armor class is concerned. -1, yeah, it's one better, but and there's the but. Can I use it in combination with this? In combination with this, it would be quite a lot of resistance, in fact. Fire 90%. That is quite nice. It also, the guy already has 140 hit points, so in addition to 90% resistance to fire attacks. That's a lot of survivability. That's a lot. Anyway, let's go.
I've killed for
In many ways, we should give those to Viconia, but she has a great magic resistance, 80%. Yeah. So if we want to fudge things a little bit, we can get full magical immunity to her. So it's better than the elemental resistance, much better. I'm not quite sure what exactly is all the things that it will affect though. But okay, 3 rounds plus 1 round per level. Magic resistance. Recipient receives a resistance to all magic. 2 percentage points per level of the priest up to a maximum of 40%. So this would give Viconia practical magical immunity. I think I'm taking it. We wouldn't be interested in using it all the time, but in certain situations, sure. Dues have to be paid. 1,000.
What the? I'll do as you tell, but only if there be a good amount of coin to eat.
Everything seems to be going
It
well.
is time to see how your thieves functioned with their last set of instructions.
400, 500, 500, 500, 500, so 2,400. We're still making 1,400 profit every time this happens, so keep them as they are. I'm more than happy as long as they just cover the cost of the guild fees.
Good day to you. You'll understand if I refuse to speak with you. I
Anything
can discuss
happening
business
here?
only with the new guildmaster. There's no life better than the Thieves Guild.
Yeah, very little things happening
The
outside
axe
the
be bloody ready.
pretty standard
Best be
fare.
paid well for this.
I think we'll be ending here. Let's go and take a rest.
I've killed for less.
Situation looking fairly good. Invisibility at will.
I am yours to
Full
command.
magic immunity. Pretty much full fire immunity.
Shaw guides my hand.
Full elemental immunity if we want. Don't need quite this many things anymore. Okay, what I want is the weaker weapon.
Yeah, we're mainly using it in special occasions. We don't want the fire
Aye,
immunity
that be
constantly
so.
on. It serves no purpose.
Aye, I'll do as you wish. For now.
It's a cold and dreary
This I'd
day when
like
the
to.
thing can't extend a bit of hospitality to his guests. Come, enter and be welcome at the
And we're
sea's
ready.
bounty.
What we still have left would be this. Where does the sewer key go? That's what I want to finish up after that. I think we're going after it, man.